Hello there. How are you doing? Welcome to my tiny house in a van. Me and my partner's tiny house in a van. Built it ourselves. Very cool little home. Very different from Minecraft and building Professor Layton, or stuff from the Professor Layton games in Minecraft. Instead, we're in a van, which does have something inspired by Professor Layton in here. I might show you that later because it is very cool. I'm very proud of it. But for now, we're going to do a vlog. I wanted to invite you in to my home. Alice has gone on a walk, so I can do this. Give this a go. I'm a little bit nervous. I used to love vlogs as a kid. I did a few, or tried. And then, I don't know, I stopped. So, I thought, why not? I've been inspired. We'll talk more about that. Let's go sit down. I'm going to make myself comfy and then we'll chat a bit more. Come over into the east wing. South? The back. We'll go in the back. Right. Sit down. Oh, am I going to I can't put my toes right in this camera lens, can I? I'm making a vlog. And usually I do Minecraft videos. I think at the moment I'm having well, for the past few years I've been having an online identity crisis, we could say. Don't know why I'm online. Very love-hate relationship. I don't like many aspects of the online world, especially short-form content and all of the little stuff that tries to rot your brain a little bit. The negativity out there from the media, most media. But then there's also really nice little craft channels, and I've been getting more into craft channels and vlogs. I read a book by Struthless, Doom into Bloom, or Doom and Bloom. Doom and Bloom, keep getting it wrong. That book, very good. It's up there on my little bookshelf. And it's helped me it's guided me into some better online areas that has helped me, I think, and inspired me. I've seen some very lovely cutesy vlog creative craft channels, and I realised they made me happy, and it's inspired me to do more crafty stuff again and get more into my artistic side, even more than I've been trying to do. And I thought I could do that. I could do some little vlogs and hopefully inspire more people. So that's what we're trying right now. That's what we're going to try. So we're in my van at the moment. We built this. It took us like a year and a bit to build. It's a lovely home, built with these hands, painted with Alice's hands. It's a really nice home. You'll see more of it. We're sort of on and off at the moment of being in here and being at our parents'. There's loads of things that, you know, we do gigs, play music gigs and all sorts of other things at home that, you know, we have to go back for. But when we can, we're out in the van travelling. And it's inspiring me. We're getting lots of, I don't know, it's been a good time to sort of focus my mind and learn new skills a little bit. I've been learning juggling. Maybe I'll show you some footage of me juggling. That's been very good mindfulness. Really been enjoying that. Just focusing on something physical and not worrying about anything else. It's been lovely. Really, really nice, in fact. So if you want to take up juggling, do it. I'm terribly coordinated, so, you know, just practice. In fact, I started juggling because I tried it at a festival, but I met a 10-year-old boy at that festival who was good at magic, really good at juggling, great percussionist, and he inspired me a little bit because he was 10 and he could do so many things that I've always wanted to do. And I thought, if he's 10 and can do them, then surely I could do it. It's just because he does it. And I always struggle starting stuff. So I'm starting vlogging. I've started juggling. I've learning new skills. I got into coding at the end of last year for all sorts of different reasons. Also to do with my Minecraft series, I wanted to mod stuff. So I started coding. also to kind of help the boredom. You know, I needed to learn a new skill, so I was like, right, I'm going to code. And I've got very much into making my own little games. And at the moment, there's one particular one which has really quite caught my attention. So I'm going to try and figure out the story a bit more. And then maybe I'll produce that. I've got a little demo at the moment, and one of my friends who really wants to do the music for it. So another little skill I've got into is fixing my clothes. Like sewing, little bits of sewing. Darning is great. I've made a darning patch on the back of some of my... Wait, I can show you. God, this is going to be out of focus, but I can try and show you. These trousers, fix them up all over, the holes everywhere, and I try and fix them. Here we go. I darned. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try from over here. I'm going to go in, and eventually you won't be able to see it, but I darned a little patch, and it's great. So, you know, sewing, darning, really got into it. Trying to fix my clothes rather than throwing them away or being sad about it. Oh my God. Closed that a bit too quickly. Cyclist just went past. Lots of dog walkers here. Don't know where we are at the moment. Didn't check a map, but looks very nice. Sort of how this goes, really. I will talk more about the van life that we're doing, I guess, if you want to hear about it, but I thought I'd start a video at the moment with just some little points, little things I've been thinking about, so you can get to know me a little bit, and then we'll go more into the creative stuff later on. This is just like a heart-to-heart, hello, this is me. You know, should I show you that thing that is inspired by Professor Layton? Because it is very cool, and I do absolutely love it. Back in the kitchen. Let's go, come on. Okay, so what I've got here for you, I'm going to have to crouch down a bit, aren't I? My teapot, which is great for brewing tea. But here, I'm going to nerd out right now. In Professor Layton and Pandora's box, Layton has in his suitcase or trunk a tea set that he can brew any tea to help people or for himself. Now what we have built is a little tea apothecary of our own. So you can see all the jars there. Shall I bring you over? And then I'll get this boiling. Here you go. So this is our version. We have a whole tea apothecary with all sorts of different stuff, loose ingredients that I'm going to whack in here, my little strainer, put in my mug that I've already had a tea in, boil the kettle, and we'll have a lovely tea going. A lovely tea going. So put you back. I'll put you back in your little seat. Right. I'm going to get brewing. Right, well, I'm going to go sit over here and chill out, have my lovely tea. 3 ingredients is what I usually do, as Professor Layton does it. Makes a great nighttime tea as well. Maybe I'll share some recipes at some point. Alice and I are writing a little book, so we know what sort of recipes worked well. This one I don't think I've ever made. Can't remember the ingredients already. But we'll try it. It's got blue lotus in it, so my tea is bright blue. We'll see if it's nice. Who knows? It's fun to experiment. I'm going to chill here, have my tea. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Yeah, Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. I think Alice has just arrived. I'm literally saying bye. Look at that. I said I'd record it in the time that you've gone. And you've arrived.